The COVID pandemic year, 2019. The world was a very different place. At that time, Bitcoin was still finding its footing. Ethereum was just a whisper in the wind. It was in this environment that Pi Network emerged. Pi Network was the brainchild of 3 Stanford graduates. They had a vision to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone. Their solution was simple, yet revolutionary. They created a mobile app. This app allowed users to mine Pi coins using their smartphones. The process was easy. Users simply had to open the app daily and tap a button. This mining didn't require powerful hardware. It didn't consume massive amounts of energy. It was accessible to anyone with a smartphone. This approach was a hit. Millions flocked to the platform. They were drawn to the promise of free crypto. They were also attracted to the community aspect. Pi Network emphasized the importance of building a strong network. Users were encouraged to invite friends and family. This referral system helped fuel Pi's rapid growth. By the end of 2020, Pi Network had amassed over 10 million users. The platform had become a global phenomenon. It had a presence in over 230 countries. Pi Network had captured the attention of millions. The question was, could it deliver on its promises? The year 2023 marked a turning point for Pi Network. After years of development, the platform launched its enclosed network. This marked the transition from a testnet to a more formalized blockchain. However, this network was still closed off from the broader crypto world. Trading was restricted to internal exchanges. This limited the liquidity and real-world value of Pi coins. The community eagerly awaited the day Pi would be listed on major exchanges. That day came on February 20th, 2025. Pi Network made its public debut on OKX. OKX is a well-established cryptocurrency exchange. This listing was a significant milestone for Pi Network. It finally provided a way for users to trade their Pi coins openly. The initial response was explosive. Trading volumes surged. The price of Pi fluctuated wildly. Some early adopters saw their holdings multiply in value. Others experienced the volatile nature of the crypto market firsthand. This launch wasn't without its hiccups. The price of Pi experienced a 55% crash shortly after listing. This highlighted the speculative nature of the project. Despite the volatility, the OKX listing marked a new chapter for Pi Network. It demonstrated a willingness to engage with the broader crypto ecosystem. However, OKX is just one player in a vast market. The community had its sights set on a much bigger prize, Binance. Binance needs no introduction in the cryptosphere. It's a behemoth, a titan among exchanges. Its user base dwarfs that of OKX. It boasts a global reach and unparalleled liquidity. A Binance listing is often seen as a stamp of legitimacy in the crypto world. It can send shockwaves through the market, catapulting a coin's price and visibility. The potential impact of a Binance listing on Pi Network is undeniable. It could expose Pi to millions of new users. It could significantly boost trading volume. This increased liquidity could potentially stabilize Pi's price, reducing its volatility. Analysts estimate that Binance listings can trigger price pumps ranging from 50 to 200%. However, Binance is notoriously selective about the projects it lists. It has stringent criteria, focusing on factors like trading volume, community support, and regulatory compliance. The exchange is also known for its cautious approach to new and unproven cryptocurrencies. The community recognized the significance of a Binance listing. On February 17, 2025, a community vote was held on the platform. Over 2 million Binance users participated. The results were overwhelming. 86% of voters were in favor of listing Pi. This outpouring of support sent a clear message to Binance. However, Binance has stated that the vote is for reference only. The final decision will be based on a comprehensive internal review. The fate of Pi Network on Binance hangs in the balance. The hype surrounding Pi Network hasn't been without its share of controversy. Critics have raised concerns about the project's centralized nature. One of the key points of contention is Pi's Know Your Customer, or KYC process. KYC is a standard procedure in the financial world. It's designed to prevent fraud and money laundering. However, Pi Network's KYC process has been criticized for being overly intrusive. Users are required to submit personal information, including government-issued identification. This data is then processed by a centralized entity, raising privacy concerns. Critics argue that this centralized approach contradicts the decentralized ethos of cryptocurrency. Another point of concern is the lack of transparency surrounding Pi Network's blockchain. The code has not been made fully open source. This has led to accusations of a lack of transparency. Some have even gone so far as to call Pi Network a gimmick or a scam. Despite these criticisms, Pi Network boasts a passionate and active community. Proponents argue that the project is still in its early stages. They believe that the developers are committed to decentralization. They point to the platform's roadmap, which includes plans for greater community governance and open-source development. The debate surrounding Pi Network highlights the growing pains of the cryptocurrency industry. As crypto gains mainstream adoption, it faces increasing scrutiny. Projects like Pi Network are forced to walk a fine line between accessibility and security, centralization and decentralization.